Good evening, Speed Gaming. Right, we have more Super Metroid Randomizer multi-category tournament action 2022 edition coming your way right here on twitch.tv/speedgaming. My name is the Hockey Towner. I'm joined by the one, the only Rumblemans. What's up, Rumble?
Yo, Hockey, I am so excited for this. I can't believe they're letting us commentate the finals of the Rando tournament. I can't believe the finals are here already. Like, right?
I thought we had... thought we had 7 weeks of Swiss, but here we are in the finals now. We do have an exciting one today, though. Rumble, tell us all about it.
Yeah, this is the grudge match. This is Kipp versus Polar Bear Bunny, and this is I think the last two matchups in randomizer tournaments. Polar Bear Bunny has come out on top, beating Kipp in the randomizer tournament, so he is looking for revenge here.
Oh my goodness, the revenge arc, the redemption arc, perhaps, but super interesting mode this week for week 2 Rumble. We've got light area, randomized bosses, and major minor distribution of items.
Hockey, you had me at light area. So let's go through kind of what those modes mean as our runners pick up their first major here at Morph Ball. We'll start with the easy ones. We got major minor. So the major items are swapped amongst themselves, and the minor items stay in the minor item locations. So they won't need to go up and check Billy Mays for their Varia suit or anything crazy like that. A little bit less volatile as Kipp picks up his first E-Tank here. And then we got Boss Rando. Boss Rando, pretty straightforward, but has some big implications. The 4 major bosses are all shuffled amongst themselves. You can get Fantoon in Lower Norfair, you can get Kraid in Meridia. And what's really interesting about that is that the things the boss locks are still locked by the boss.
That's
so
right.
Wreck Ship is completely, well, not completely, but almost completely barren until you find where Fantoon is. So it makes it pretty interesting. Kraid's item is locked until you kill Kraid, and the door in Meridia is locked until you kill Dragon.
That's right, Rumble. That's right. It's a very interesting wrinkle to the randomized bosses that could be some key items, some progression items locked behind those bosses, and when they're all mixed up like that. But I do believe that a maximum of 2 bosses can be in their vanilla location. So I think we're just gonna have to sit back and see what this seed has in store for our runners here.
Yeah, and then probably the most interesting of the tweaks to the mode we have here, we have light area rando. And what light area rando means is we have the big sections in Super Metroid, for instance, Criteria, which includes that blue retro Brinstar that the players were just at. In the vanilla game, Criteria connects to 5 different places. It's got a portal to Wreck Ship, it's got a portal to Red Tower, it's got a portal to Green Brinstar, it's got another portal to Green Brinstar, and it's got a portal to Turian. In light area, it will have 5 connections to those areas, not necessarily the same places in those areas, but to those areas. So you know one of the doors is Turian. You know one of the doors is going to go to somewhere by Wreck Ship. You know 2 of them are going to go to Green Brinstar, and one of them's going to go to Red Tower.
Absolutely right, Rumble. It was what makes light areas so interesting. And like you said, this being the grudge match of the century, I've really been waiting all week after signing up for commentary. I'm very lucky to be here with you, Rumble. I feel like this is a good team for these 2 titans of Super Metroid.
Yeah, absolutely. Hockey, I would.
But we do have we're looking for some power bombs here, but we do have a screw attack and a spring ball, so we have some movement items, but nothing too fancy yet.
And this is interesting here. Polar Bear Bunny's going to save here in Parlor, and then I believe he's going to go down and check some things with screw attack. The players are looking for that first power bomb pack. They need that. We've got Turian off of the left side that normally goes to Green Brinstar.
Yeah, it looks like off of Mushroom Kingdom there. So, did you happen to catch what was behind the normal Turian door?
Yeah, Turian door went to the it was the Wreck Ship portal. It goes to the Lost Highway.
Oh,
actually,
okay.
I believe.
I got you. Lost Highway. Couldn't be
Forgotten
staying away from
Highway.
there. But how about PBB here finding those power bombs underneath Old Mother Brain?
That is a big find. Those could be the only power bombs that are available to our runners until they go there, right? So the only explosives, and Kipp is not going down to check it. Looks like he's heading maybe to save and check Gauntlet. Nope, nope.
Well,
Maybe
he's just
just
going
head to the
straight
right.
through.
So we'll see what this portal is.
Kipp is in exploratory mode, trying to find all of the gateways off
Yeah,
of
and
this Criteria section.
having that knowledge is definitely important. I think it's a little bit less important than in full area because you can kind of narrow down where some of them are going to go, right? But it's definitely nice to have that knowledge.
No question about it. Looks like he's found the back door, the lower Norfair escape into upper Norfair by single chamber. Off of that little section, he's got the Meridia tube, so this will connect to Red Tower then, right? Or no?
The Meridia tube.
It looks like it did. I think he's heading up to Spacer now.
So what it was is the door you went to at the bottom, like before Moat. When he finds gravity suit there,
what a pickup!
That's a nice pickup. So the door right before Moat, that went to Red Brinstar. That was the Red Brinstar door.
Got it. Yeah.
And then he checked that other one goes to the back of Upper Norfair, which is nice to find. A lot of majors there. Picking up gravity is going to be nice. That means he can get through Meridia. Obviously, no suitless Meridia here.
No, we're suited up.
Red Brinstar, by the way, is very portal rich. It's got 6 portals. One of them is going to go to Green Brinstar. One's going to go to Meridia. One's going to go back to Criteria, obviously. And there was the Meridia one that we found. Oh my god, I'm trying to track this, by the way. Area tracking is crazy. I want to make sure I know what's
You are a better man than me, Rumble. Much better. But yeah, Kipp climbing up Red Tower. Like you said, there's so many portals off Red Tower. It's kind of the life vein, kind of like the main thoroughfare, I guess you could say, of light area, or even full area for that matter.
Yeah, and Kipp's still looking for those power bombs that polarbearbunny found at Old Mother Brain. Going into Red Tower here, he's going to be stuck going up if he doesn't find him here. He's not going to have a choice because he can't go back the way he came.
That's an excellent point. Yeah, Chad pointing out too. It's soft lock potential right there.
Well, I don't know if it is with. Well, I guess it still could be. It helps that he has gravity. He'll have more things that won't soft lock him. But if these 2 portals go somewhere where he needs power bombs, he's going to be unable to advance, and we'll just have to reset.
Yeah. So fingers crossed he gets what he wants, or he's friction-free moving through the water thanks to that gravity. So how about bombs and Gauntlet here for PvP?
You know, bombs are always nice to find. What's interesting is that would also have been a first explosive for Kipp to find if he had went up to Gauntlet.
Yeah. Well, this is interesting. Oh, looks like he's going to the beach and going to the watering hole, perhaps, if he doesn't find him at the beach here.
Yeah, he's hoping to get those power bombs, and so far nothing but missiles.
Just filling up on the ordnance, but not the ones he wants right now. Needs to find that elusive first power bomb pack. And not heading to the watering hole, just going back downstairs here. But going to continue traversing through Meridia.
I'm a little surprised. He can get through that other area with Spring Ball. Normally, you probably want bombs or something, and there's two miners over there. But I guess he thinks these other ones will be faster. And there is a major here at Mama Turtle, which is nice.
Oh, good point. Good point. I can't sleep on Mama Turtle.
Hey, there he gets.
Oh, hey. There we go. Kipp finds his first powerbomb pack right there on Main Street. Or I should say Crab Supers. And
so that is nice. Nice to get those first power bombs. Nice to know he's not going to be like so much of the game honestly is open in area random with the portals and the gear he's found that he could be. If it was done in such a way that the first power bombs, the only power bombs available, were at Old Mother Brain, it could have taken him a while to get back there.
Oh yeah.
It's good that he's found some here.
That is
our first look at Mama Turtle here. Space jump.
Ooh,
That's going to be nice to pick up. And he's got spring ball, so he'll be able to get that.
a lovely movement item there, just waiting for him here at Mama Turtle. The space jump. And it looks like Bunny's going to be finding her gravity suit here in no time flat.
Yeah,
That's going to be gravity suit in less than 10 minutes, Rumble, or your pizza's free. You know what I mean?
definitely going to be a nice find. It's going to be, I mean, suitless can be a little bit annoying, but I think if we're talking about these two runners, on a pure execution level, Kipp is one of the top runners in the game.
No question.
Polar Bear Bunny is definitely accomplished, but at an execution level, Kipp has an advantage. So what Polar Bear Bunny really wants is for Kipp to not find the good movement items early,
Right.
so that he doesn't have them very long, and that difference doesn't grow while throughout the match.
No,
He wants
for
it to be
sure.
kind of a slow seeded movement item wise, so that the advantage can't get pushed.
That's an excellent point. You talk about execution, kind of the delta, kind of the difference between the two runners. But PvP, I mean, really impressed at the end of Rando League Season 3 there in the finals. Came in with a game plan and executed her game plan to just fantastic results. Found a way to overcome the so-called execution deficit, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But I'm curious
And
what's
Kipp-
going to be here at X-Ray.
Yeah, very smartly. Kipp knew that portal was there and really routed that very smartly after getting space jump, knowing he can come out right by X-ray and check that item.
That was very nice routing by Kipp. I think just an E-tank.
Yeah, but space jump with screw attack going through X-ray, it feels good, even if it's just anything. Even if it's a reserve, it feels good. Even if it's Spazer and you already have plasma.
Even if it's Spazer and you already have Plasma Rumble, oh my goodness.
It's just one of those rooms that feels so good with those items,
Oh yeah, the best. I like doing Gauntlet with Space Jump and Screw Attack myself, but
I don't know if we've seen what that top portal was. And maybe it was my process of elimination. We would have known that it goes. This is going to be the green Brinstar portal for Red Tower. It looks like Polar Bunny's going to take that route to go get these majors here.
excellent. Yep, the old literally Super's Mock Ball will give our runners four minors and one major item here.
Yeah, Polar Bunny's still sitting on one minor of each. That's kind of annoying, to be quite honest.
But stacking up on power bombs, got another power bomb pack.
Yeah, this would be another could have been another first power bomb pack for Kipp had he bailed on Meridian, gone up there instead. What, more miners? And I think Kipp is going to go up, and maybe he's going to take this right side exit. He knows that it goes, I think, to Green Brinstar, but I don't think he knows where.
Look at that space jumping across the moat, making it look easy as pie. But yeah,
Everybody
Green
picking
somewhere
up her,
in Green Hill. So I wonder if it's going to be Green Hill.
Yep, looks like it is.
See, Rumble, I've got ESPN. That's how I knew that.
I have Sling TV. I think that has ESPN on it.
Classic. I love it. Love it.
All right, looks like both of our runners are going to be clearing out like this green Brinstar area and pink Brinstar. A lot of items here. No space jump, or sorry, no speed, so they won't be able to get Speedway, but they will have Wave, which means they won't have to worry about Green Gate bullets, or at least Kipp won't have to. It's possible that Polar Bear Bunny will do Green Gate before going down to get charge. Wave Beam is definitely a top 5 beam. There's no argument from me.
Oh yeah, big time. The first beam of the game. But Polar Bear Bunny finding Grapple, that's a nice pickup.
I'm not sure if she dropped on purpose or not. She might be looking for more miners, especially supers going into Green Gate, or just really like wanting. Oh, and they get speed at Wave Gate, which means they can check they're gonna have nothing left behind, and um, Skip very, very quickly is getting loaded out with movement items. So he will begin to be flying, and it's going to very. I think this seed looks like it's very quickly going to come down to a uh, find Varia seed. You know,
Fine, Varia. Gotta have it. Got it.
which
That or a bunch of energy tanks, Rumble.
yeah, I was just going to say that, Hockey. It feels like the seed has actually been pretty stingy with E-Tanks.
Yes.
And no Varia, which it doesn't seem like hell runs are really what the seed wants you to do. There's probably some more Meridia clearing, especially now that they have speed. But we'll see what Waterway brings. And here, polarbearbunny doing the Green Gate glitch, and then gets it second try. She'll then have the joy of picking up Wave Beam after doing it. But the great thing about this is that she won't have to go back down to do Waterway. She already has speed. She'll go down, she'll get Wave, she'll do Speedway, she'll get her amazing reserve tank, and then go from there. Reserve tanks, by the way, Hockey, one of the top 3 tanks in the game.
Definitely one of the top 3. There's no question. I mean, Wave is definitely a top 5 beam. Reserve tank, definitely one of the top 3 tanks. Oh, that's fantastic. But Kipp with a really swaggy diagonal spark out of there, back up to where the charge beam would normally be, but instead we do get a beam from it. But I think you're right, Rumble. This has been not the healthiest seed. That's 2 energy tanks and a reserve tank in less than 20 minutes flat. But where could that Varia suit be?
Well, I'm gonna be quite honest, Aki. I gave up trying to track portals about 10 minutes into the seed, so I don't remember what they have available to them. But I am. They do definitely have wrecked ship available. There are no majors that they could get there, but they could fight a boss. It could be Fantoon, which would open up all of wrecked ship, or it could be something else. They could try to do the hell runs, but 2 tanks and a reserve, and I believe the only upper Norfair portal that we've seen comes out behind in the back of single chamber.
Yeah.
And that would be a pretty sketchy hell run into a very annoying, heavy farming upper Norfair.
True. I think it's possible, though. I don't know if that's where they should go, but I think it is possible, especially with Screw Attack Space Jump, I should say.
Yeah, I think they could make it, but I don't know. It'll be interesting to see where Kipp decides to go here. He's got the knowledge, and meanwhile, PBB dropping back down. It'd be interesting to see where she's going to. I wonder if she's going to that Norfair exit. Yeah, nope. She must know. Maybe she's going to check the tube. Yep.
So that'll probably mean Mama Turtle.
Well, I don't know. We don't know where this portal goes yet.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, this goes to the top of Meridia. We knew it had to go somewhere in West Meridia, but wasn't sure where. She'll go check. She'll go check Mama Turtle. She'll get her space jump, which will be nice. That'll allow her, if she wants, to go check the right side. The right side exit of there on Mount Everest. Yeah, I think with speed and space jump, I would be surprised if Kipp doesn't head to Meridia to start clearing that out. Meridia has a lot of items.
It sure does, Rumble. It has an incredible number. I feel like between that and kind of the greater Brinstar area, if you will, I mean, that's you're more than likely than not.
And with Kipp's routing, he's going to come into the top of Red Tower here and be able to go right to the right here and straight into Meridia if he wants.
Yeah, Kipp doing some really good routing here early, and I feel like there's really not a firm item deficit between these two runners. They've made the same checks, but completely in different orders.
All right, not going to Meridia here. Instead, he's going to go down Red Tower.
If he goes down Red Tower, where's he going to go next, Rumble?
And polarbearbunny took the exit out the bottom of Main Street, which went to Forgotten Highway, which is apparently the East Meridia.
Yeah.
Never eat shredded wheat. Yeah, East Meridia.
Never eat
portal.
soggy Wheaties.
Yeah. So this is, I think this is a good routing decision by PBB, and far be it for me to know what's good and what's not. But she's going to be able to get to one of the bosses, and unless it's Ridley, she can kill it. I
Right.
don't think they have the health to kill Ridley. Kipp, on the other hand, has decided that with 3 E-tanks in a reserve, he would rather do the hell runs. I don't believe that the wave item is in logic with only 4 tanks. So he definitely wouldn't be able to have gotten it there. He might be able to go back for it if he's really quick. I mean, I guess in RBO you would get that with this E-tank loadout, but it's not. It could be comfier for sure.
No doubt, Rumble. So I do like this play from Kipp. I feel like if you can get back to Business Center, there's a ton of possibility there.
Okay, hold on. We got to talk about
Go for it. Go for it, Rumble.
I love this play by polarbearbunny. She is going straight to Shack Tool. And this is a check that is basically for polarbearbunny, I think, and I don't know exactly what's going through her mind, but this is a check where she knows Kipp is not going to come here. Like, this is a check that he's going to do. He will probably do Suitless before he comes to check Shack Tool. And if she gets Varia here, she's going to be so far ahead. Like, she's going to just be like in almost go mode. She's going to just need ammo and just find the exits and get through and finish the game. So it's a gamble, but it's like a high value win if this is where Varia is.
That's an incredible analysis, Rumble, for sure. I think this is kind of make or break, perhaps, for Bunny. It's still pretty early in the seed, but like you said, Kipp, maybe not the biggest fan of the Shack Tool check because it is so slow.
Oh, it is unfortunately
it is
just
an
an
E-tank.
E-tank. That's not what you're looking to see there.
And not able to reset out of it either. Hasn't saved, I think, anywhere.
She did save a long time ago, but not anywhere that she would want to reset.
Well,
Meanwhile,
now we're getting some E-tanks here. We're getting a lot of E-tanks. So, but we still have Norfair Reserve. Double Chamber's a bust. Speed was a bust. Unless you really want to just stack up on energy and just go for it. Kipp's certainly going to need some more power bombs for Crystal Flash ammo, but I mean, you want to find Varia.
Yeah, fortunately, he's got the reserve tank here, and he's got 2 more items over in Business Center that he can.
Right. So that's a total. How is that? 5 majors off of just one little subsection of Upper Norfair. That's quite good.
Looks like polarbearbunny now is going to use that loop. So in area randos, that left door at the end of the sand from the sand pits, just another E-tank for Kipp. He found all.
Oh my gosh.
That always loops back around to Aqueduct. So it actually probably makes Hundo runners jealous because the routing is so much more straightforward. You can just loop back around and come back up here.
Looks like PBB is closing the missile deficit with Kipp here. She's up to 30 missiles here, but still got a lot of supers to pick up. Kipp's ammo is looking terrific as he leaves Norfair Reserve, likely heading back to Business Center.
Yeah, and it looks like polarbearbunny's going to take a save here. Probably check the sand pit, I think, and then allows her to reset and just go to Bawoon if it's trash.
And then we might even see. Hopefully the sand pit play works out, but Kipp, maybe take a detour to Croc Grapple. I don't know. What do you think, Rumble?
I mean, I think. Well, all right. So one of the portals in Upper Norfair is. Oh, is that Varia?
That's Varia.
That is a good find. Get that Varia.
Get that Varia, buddy.
So
Get that Metroid, buddy.
I think the first thing Kipp's going to try to do. Oh! Stupid crumble blocks. The first thing Kipp.
They're crumbelievable, Rumble.
It's crumbelievable. The first thing that I think Kip is going to be trying to do is looking for the crate door, because one of the doors in Upper Norfair is going to connect to crate,
Oh,
and
okay.
it just dead ends, right? So find that one, figure out what boss is there. He found Croc.
You
This
found
is 2
crap.
items, so he'll probably take that. It's also a dead end, so you don't have to worry about finding anything else. Everybody in go mode aside from ammo at this point.
Yeah, she's
Uh,
super close. Super close to go mode. I mean, who knows if Dragon's a dragon? Who knows what could be behind that enemy? I mean, it's anybody's guess. But if it's not Dragon, I hope it's not Ridley. I want to see some boss fights.
or E-tanks for Kip. Has Upper Norfair been entirely E-tank?
Rumble, I think it has. I think it's been all E-tanks.
He's made 4 checks and got 4 E-tanks, right?
Kip's gone from 3 tanks to 7 on a single area of this game. That's random for you, folks.
You know, what's interesting is that sort of has to tell him, like it tells him that there weren't a bunch of E-tanks outside of that hell run. So I guess I don't know. Maybe the hell run was in logic with the E-tanks that he found, or it tells him that he like logical progression was the seed going to Meridia to find Varia or E-tanks.
Yeah.
It might. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but it might kind of tend toward him thinking, okay, Meridia probably has Varia.
Perhaps so, but you can see Kip's really picking up the ammo here. He's got 20 power bombs. I think maybe he's picking up so many E-tanks and all this ammo. Maybe he's thinking just I'm a strong RBO player. Maybe I can just get through it with crystal flashes. And there's a plasma beam at the
Yeah.
Botwoon E-tank.
One of the implications, Hockey, of the boss rando is that sometimes the RBO Lower Norfair, like the non-Varia Lower Norfair, is actually easier because you there's a good chance you don't have to fight Ridley.
Right. So I'm not comfortable saying that he's firmly committing to that right now, but I think he's got it.
Oh my god!
Oops! All E-tanks, Rumble.
This is 100% E-tanks in Upper Norfair.
I mean, I haven't seen much random, but I've never seen anything like that.
There are 2 checks left and only 6 E-tanks left.
Wow.
What are the possibilities? We know Varia and bombs aren't there.
We
But
do.
there are, and plasma's not there. There are 3 beams and high jump that could be there, and X-ray that we haven't seen.
That is absolutely insane. That there's Norfair's the healthiest part of the game, apparently. I myself can't believe it, but we are going to see what kind of boss we've got here in Meridia.
And Polar Bunny smartly saving here. If she runs into Ridley, it would be tough. Like I don't.
Yeah.
Or 400 health. Lower Norfair, like he. Oh no, she has Varia. Never
He
mind.
does have Varia, but to be, I mean, 13 power bombs to have to double hit. I mean, you're 5 super shy of just getting the ammo kill. Got some missiles.
Well,
but
no,
missiles
she's got enough. She's got enough ammo to do it with missiles and supers. Like she's got 6. Oh, now she's got almost 6 missiles worth of supers or worth of missiles.
Got it. I wasn't sure about the conversion for missiles on Ridley.
Going back to Kipp and collecting all these miners, like it's I think really for 2 reasons, right? Like, and Polar Bunny finding Kraid, super comfy fight.
Oh yeah.
I think you're right. It does give him the option of doing hell runs if he decides he doesn't want to look for Varia. But it also, like, they may not find charge. He's got to collect these miners anyway, right? And so we're gonna have to, you know, he's sitting really good for Mother Brain ammo already, right? He needs 1 more super pack to be good on ammo.
For sure.
There is the Lower Norfair entrance, or one of the Lower Norfair entrances, and that goes to the back of Lower Norfair. So that's actually a nice find for Kipp if he wants to do hell runs. That's probably the one he'd want to go in. And all right,
gosh.
charge beam. All right, never mind about ammo. They're not
Charge beam behind
have to worry
Kraid
about that.
Rumble.
That is a nice find.
Wow.
Polar Bunny is in go mode. She just needs to finish the game now. Like,
That's
and
incredible.
I say that as if it's easy to do. You don't know where the bosses are yet, so
It's true. Knowing
he
is
has
more than half the battle here, Rumble. It's all the battle.
one of the nice things about light area is that you kind of know what sections connect to what sections, and so as opposed to full area where anything can connect to anywhere. Well, hey, we have a non-E-tank item in Upper North Fair. Finally,
it's a Christmas miracle, Rumble.
it's going to get replaced by Plasma when he does Meridia. It's a lot easier to be like, okay, I know something in this area connects to the thing that'll lead me to a boss. It might not be the fastest route, the most optimal, but oftentimes doing a route that will get you there is faster than stumbling around looking and trying to find your way into a thing. And Kipp now does have go mode ammo, so he doesn't need charge, but he will, I think, likely end up picking it up anyway.
Right. Especially because it's such a quick check behind Kraid there. But yeah, I think this full clear on Norfair. It's certainly helped out Kipp's position from an energy. Ooh, high jump boots.
High jump boots at ice. That is full movement items for Kipp. Aside from bombs, if you want to count that. But this portal going into the front of Rex ship is fantastic for Polar Bear Bunny. She can kill every boss here, no problem. Even checking some extra miners here. 30 supers. Even with full beam, the super fight is so comfy for Ridley. I don't blame her picking those up.
No, not at all. Not at all, Rumble. Just more damage, more better is what I always say. More ammo, more better. More damage, more better. But I'm curious, Rumble, what you think Kipp's next play is going to be here. I mean, I'm not going to say, I wouldn't say that Norfair has been a complete bust. Chock-a-block full of E-tanks, go mode ammo, and at least 1 out of 2 really nice items in high jump boots.
Oh, okay. Well, here's one of the doors I know he was looking for, right? It's
he did say that.
All right, now this has got to be either Fantoon or Ridley. He can take I believe there's a health refill right before the boss, so he can take that to refill, and he will be totally fine with either of those bosses. He is, in fact, he's not even gonna save. He's so confident.
Yeah.
With 64 supers, he's killed Ridley with much less.
I've killed Ridley with less.
And Polar Bear Bunny just using charged plasma shots on Dragon. Totally reasonable. Oh, it looks like she's going to go grapple kill now. Nice quick grapple kill there.
Very nice. Optimal setup there from PvP. Really nicely executed.
And there's Kipp refilling health, and we're going to find out what is hiding in Kraid's lair. Looks like
it's Ridley. It's Ridley.
All right. Now, as long as he doesn't, get really turned around, or Ridley doesn't, do anything crazy, he should be totally fine with this.
This fight was over before it started with 63 supers on tap.
Especially having screw attacks so that you can super easily go through. And there, he didn't even need to refill health, Hockey.
Didn't even need it.
He would have been fine.
Didn't even need it. Yeah, it was
very, very clean kill there.
Terrific kill. Terrific kill from Kipp Rumble.
All right, and Polar Bear Bunny not checking any other items, doesn't need anything, has full beam combo, has, well, not full beam combo, doesn't have ice. Ice is about the only thing that would be nice, but she's got the power bombs already to do power bomb Norfair, and she knows that there are 11 or 10 energy tanks out there that are going to be filling spots that she doesn't care about, that are not ice.
No question. So looks like no check for she's not even worrying about ice. She's just committed to finish Rex ship E-tank check.
Yeah, she's in go mode. She's just looking for bosses.
Just looking for bosses on the boss hunt.
Oh, that's true. Rex ship's turned off.
Yes.
We're smart. We're smart hockey.
They let you traverse through it just to get to the next portal, but yeah, Rex ship is off. Hockey. The lights in your brain aren't on. It's just like in Rex ship. But anyway, that's like a little self-deprecating humor, right, Rumble?
I think she would be skipping those checks anyway, even if even if wreck ship was on.
No question. No question. I agree, Rumble.
All right. So she knew where that portal went, so she is routing this to go back up through Criteria, probably down to Red Tower to get to Upper Norfair.
I think so, but I just hope she doesn't get mired in those checks, because that's going to give Kipp a chance to make up a ton of time.
No, I don't think. I will be incredibly surprised if she checks anything other than boss rooms at this point.
Would you say you'd be gobsmacked, Rumble?
I'd be smack gobbed right in the gobsmacker hockey.
Get the gobsmacker out. We got a live one here, Rumble.
That was a great band back in the 2000s, wasn't it? Gobsmack?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, gobsmack. Yeah, named after the everything gobsmacker, I think. I finally did it. I killed my co-commentator. It was just too funny.
Oh man, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just.
Welcome back, Rumble.
It'll be interesting to see. We'll see right away if Polar Bunny is going to be checking anything, because there are some reasonably quick checks here. Which is not going to speed. Didn't check wave. Not checking reserve. She is in full-on go mode.
She's targeting portals here.
Yep. And she's gonna. I really like this play for what it's worth. There are way more portals this way. There's 2 at the top of Business Center, and then if if those don't pan out, taking a save too. I love it. If those don't pan out, then you just you go down back through Speedway, check the Croc one, check the other ones, and Kipp is doing the Lower Norfair play. He's got the ammo. He knows now, after having fought Ridley at Kraid's lair, that Ridley is not in his normal spot. So he feels super comfortable going down in here, running RBO, and getting to whatever boss is there. We know it is. What is down here? What's left?
I think it's Fantoon.
Yeah. Yep. Fantoon's the last boss left.
Fantoon is the last boss. Now, an interesting wrinkle that someone in chat brought up, Rumble, was I don't know the answer to this question either, is how comfortable is Bunny with the speed step skip?
I don't know that it matters that
only
much.
Option.
No, she can just shoot them. She's got.
Oh
charge.
yeah, she could shoot them. Yeah, she
can shoot them with supers.
That's an excellent point. All right, I rescind that comment, Rumble. So maybe not going to be as fast as Kipp's fight, but certainly has enough supers to really deal some serious damage here to Ridley. Kipp, though, making the journey through Wasteland, heading to his Fantoon fight. And I think it was an energy tank behind Ridley, right, Rumble?
I don't remember.
That
must have been. Kipp getting in his Crystal Flash here. He's only got 4 power bombs, but he can. He knows he just has to get to the boss, because he won't have to worry about heat in the boss room, and so he can feel very safe here. And Ridley down for Polar Bunny. Nicely done.
Nice fight, Bunny. Nice fight.
It was an E-Tank behind Ridley. Of course it was an E-Tank behind Ridley. What else would it be?
What else would Norfair have for these runners in this scene?
And that's actually a nice pickup for Polar Bunny.
Agreed.
Just a free heal, 5th E-Tank, nice and comfy.
Kipp's got what he needs, and he's going for it.
And there we got our last boss that we hadn't seen yet, Fantoon. Man, Wreck Ship has to just be, I guess, Wreck Ship could have ice, is like the only thing useful that can be.
Yeah, just a barren wasteland at this point.
I have a feeling neither runner will be getting ice. That's how I think
you're right, Rumble. I think you're right.
Oh, Polar Bunny is checking the Kraid door.
In and out.
Yeah.
Lickety split, just like that.
It does. It does. I don't know if she was full on power bombs or not, but it does give her some power bombs in case. Well, they get a free refill when they go to Torian anyway, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. That we did forget to. I don't know. We didn't forget. We did not mention that you scoot down that Turian elevator and you get full ammo, full refill.
Hmm.
So that's huge.
All right. So Polar Bear Bunny did find Lower Norfair, but she would like to come in the back just because it's faster. I think that is
Yes,
where
I
she
think
needs to
so.
go.
Not worried about checking golden trees though, or anything like that. Not interested.
Yeah, this is one of those cases where I guess what you're weighing is the distance from the top of Business Center to the other portals versus the beginning of Lower Norfair. And I trust that if PBB says it's better to go down here than go through the top of Lower Norfair, it's probably the right call. But also, Hockey, this is like one of those things that I really like about Area Rando is that it's really not solved. I don't think people know for sure if it would have been better for Polar Bear Bunny to just go through Lower Norfair at Lava Dive.
That's an excellent point. It's an excellent point, Rumble. I do
Kipp,
like this play. I do like journeying down to the back door here.
Kipp has
Back door to
plenty of
Lower
ammo to
Norfair.
Crystal Flasher, by the way, so he'll be totally fine. He also has Screw Attack for the Key Hunters and a full reserve tank, so he'll be good.
Chad pointing out too that there's a potential that Bunny may not have the most optimal route to G4, and that Kipp is actually going to have a really nice route to Kraid and G4, but still has to fight that Pest Dragon.
Yeah, Kipp's got 2 bosses left. Has to do all of East Meridia still. Polar Bear Bunny. I'm trying to remember. Let's see. I did mark where Turian was.
I think it's Green Bryn
Yep.
elevator off of Mushroom Kingdom.
Oh.
It's the only thing I remember, Rumble.
I mean, honestly, I don't think it'll be that bad. I mean, she's gonna have to go like Lower Norfair is the largest like section to go down and out, and that's what Polar Bear Bunny has left. She knows exactly where she needs to go, kill the boss, get out, and leave. Kipp doesn't know all of the connections. I don't think he doesn't know where Wreck Ship is yet. He knows where one connection to Wreck Ship is, but I don't know if he'll be using that one. It's possible that he knows his route from here on out because he is in go mode. He's not looking for any other items either. He doesn't care about Varia. He's got the health to do everything without it, and has the ammo to do Mother Brain. And I know for a fact that Kipp can do speed Zeb skip, so he won't be able to blow out the Zebs, but he can get the skip for sure.
No doubt, definitely an interesting wrinkle that he has to reserve all of that ammunition for Mother Brain, assuming no charge being picked up, which at this point, like you said, Rumble, is a foregone conclusion. But definitely very good at speed zips. Well done, Rumble. Your analysis is so good, just like this Fantoon fight.
You don't know if my analysis is good, Hockey. I don't even know if my analysis is good.
I've seen it. I told you I have ESPN. I've seen it in the future. Oh, that's another interesting aspect. I mean, Kipp's got all these energy tanks. He needed a minimum of, I think, 6 or 7 with no Varia suit to survive that rainbow beam. So maybe all those energy tanks were in the appropriate places.
And that is the last boss down for PvP. So the race now is Kipp going through Meridia on his boss rush, and he is definitely just on boss rush mode at this point. He has to go through the Meridia part of Forgotten Highway here. He'll have to kill, I think, is it Kraid down here? He'll then have to find a Wreck Ship portal, kill Fantoon, and then get out to Torian. Meanwhile, PvP on her way out of Lower Norfair, looking to get to Torian and finish it.
This has been quite an exciting grudge match, Rumble.
I
Both
can't
runners have
take it,
been
Hockey.
they've really been showing off kind of their strengths when it comes to any type of SM randomizer race. You got calculated risks from Polar Bear Bunny, and you've got, Kipp's strategy. Just always have a backup plan. Always have something in the pocket. Whether if I'm gonna find charge, I'll find charge, but I'm gonna certainly pick up ammo and health to make sure that I'm ready. And if I don't find Varia suited center, and it's worked really well for Kipp.
JD Silvergun, this is a grudge match. These players have faced each other quite a bit. It's definitely exaggerating. I would consider both Kipp and Polar Bear Bunny friends of mine.
For sure.
And it is just one of those things where we have a high-level rando match in week 2, and the last 2 rando matches of Kipp versus Polar Bear Bunny has beaten Kipp. It is, I believe, the only person he hasn't avenged a rando loss to. I could be wrong about that, but that's the grudge match portion of it.
I mean, even if it's not true, Rumble, it makes for a great soundbite.
Yeah. Hey, listen, we're just trying to sell subscriptions here, We got to get the numbers up.
That's right. We got to. We hope that this race has been exciting for you right here on twitch.tv/speedgaming. And with this tournament format, Rumble, there's going to be tons and tons of multi-category tournament races for the next 5 weeks to decide the playoffs.
Yes, PvP does know where Turian is. She needs to get back to... it's the green Brinstar elevator to the left of the vanilla Turian entrance. So she's heading back to Criteria, and then probably come out over by Moat and then head through landing site and down there. I think Single Chamber will come out. Man, I don't even know. Like she knows where she's going, and that's ultimately the important thing here. Not anything about whether or not I can rattle off the ridiculous portal things that are connected together.
Oh my
she
gosh,
knows.
Rumble, I love it. She knows. She's got Single Chamber to, I guess,
chamber to here, and then she'll go up, and this will come out just by Moat, and then she'll run through landing site. So Polar Bear Bunny, I'm confident in saying right now, 100% in the lead. She's on her way to Turian, and Kipp needs to go through Wreck Ship. Even vanilla super quick Wreck Ship in and out with Fantoon is a few minutes. But he's gonna have to kill Dragon, which, like, the cutscene for Dragon takes a little while. You know what I mean?
Right. No, that was some incredible routing from PvB here, and hey, you saw Kipp Orphan Charge Beam says my wave spacer is not going to cut it. I've already got my ammo. It's not even worth the fanfare.
Yeah, and like honestly, like this is a fairly fast seed too.
Yeah,
like Polar Bear Bunny's going to be sub-hour, and sub-hour in any kind of area rando is pretty good.
It's pretty good, yeah. I thought it was going to be it was kind of a slow burn at the beginning, wouldn't you say, Rumble?
Well, it was a little bit, but it was heavy on the majors, Hockey. Like they got Gravity super early, they got Speed super early, they got Kipp had Space Jump really early, they got Screw Attack really early. Like aside from Varia, which ultimately wasn't in too far of an out of the way spot, but it was kind of just in a section that Kipp put off checking for a long time. That at the point where he does check it, he's not gonna go down to Sandpit to look for anything.
Right.
It's
at least not, like you said, not at this point. But I thought things were gonna go off the rails a little bit for Bunny there with that Shack Tool check, just turning out to be an E-Tank, but really, Meridia was the play because that Sandpit had Varia.
Yeah. Area rando gives you a reload on entering, and that's really just a quality of life thing, because it's not quite so bad with light area rando, but in full area rando, the entrance to Turian might be nowhere near the ship, and so it's just kind of a quality of life thing where it's like, and Kipp misses the quick grapple on Dragon. I think he needs to escape here. It is possible for Dragon to kill him there without Varia.
Oh boy.
It looks like he's just going to ammo kill at this point. Polar Bunny using those PBs, the PBB PBs to PB the Metroids.
PBBs, my goodness. The P squared B cubes? Absolutely. So Kipp done with Dragon, gonna have to go all the way to the surface, Rumble.
Yeah.
You must breach the surface to get to Torian.
And I'm not sure. It's got to be. Man, this is actually really kind of sucks. So the left entrance to Wreck Ship, the left of Ocean, goes to Forgotten Highway. His other option is to take the other part of Forgotten Highway and come out somewhere that I don't remember. So it looks like he's going that way rather than go all the way back through Meridia again.
Yeah, I think that'll likely be faster because I think where did that doggone portal lead to here?
The East Meridia.
We're about to
Actually,
find out.
the East Meridia. Okay, yeah, this is absolutely the right way because I forgot the East Meridia portal that he's heading to actually goes right to the Vanilla Turian portal, which is right next to the actual Turian portal. So
that's right.
This is definitely the
this is
fastest
good routing.
way to get there. And yeah, it is nicely routed. Unfortunately, I think maybe what this came down to was Kipp full clearing all of the majors in Upper Norfair, every single one, and he got all E-tanks and Spacer, and the Spacer's not that helpful for him.
And high jump. I mean, I like high jump. I can't beat the game without it.
That's true. High jump is certainly nice, but high jump as an item is not gonna give him, given the other items that he had, is not going to give him enough movement advantage to have made all of those items worth it.
But that's like we said, some incredible late game routing there from Kipp. But yeah, I think Bunny's got this one in her hands, in her paws.
Yep, she's got 18 projectiles and 3,600 damage, or something like that. Somebody will correct my numbers, but she's got plenty of ammo for it, and she's got almost full beam. Charged wave plasma, I believe, is 24 shots on Mother Brain.
24,
very comfortable fight.
Not too shabby. I love this palette swap, just seeing that sickly green smoke coming out of Mother Brain too.
It
PvP
does look
screen.
very good. I like the red plasma. Very nice.
All right, that's enough shots for PvB. That's Mother Brain 2 down. Kipp though into I should say Metroid Room 3. Oh my gosh, Rumble, here comes that copy pasta that's been circulating since the beginning of the tournament. No.
Oh my god.
No! Put it away, Jim. Oh my gosh. Oh, here they go. The floodgates have opened, Rumble.
Oh, apparently, I'm gonna not acknowledge it, Hockey. I'm gonna just not acknowledge it.
You know what? They're probably going to tell me not to acknowledge it in future comms, so this will be the first and last time that I acknowledge it.
I think if there's one thing that Kipp is going to be upset about, it's going to be that he lost to somebody using a Kirby sprite for the ship. I know that is.
Oh my god!
Quite possibly, he was talking about it this morning on comms that he's not a fan of the Kirby sprites, and polarbearbunny rocking that Kirby ship. And is on the precipice of going 3-0 against one of the top Super Metroid runners and the reigning Randomizer champion, Kipp Stratus.
Yeah. My goodness.
That is the Metroid down. Baby Thump's in chat.
Baby Thump. Rumble, hold me. Shots for this 1,000 damage, highest output in the game. And Kipp with a little quick refill, missiles and energy.
You know what? Maybe with stand-up glitch, Kip can make it up. You know, maybe. Do you think stand-up glitch will get him back in the race?
Maybe, I don't know. I would just stand up optimally save Rumble.
It's gonna be pretty close, but it's probably gonna save him 0 since he doesn't have charge or plasma.
Oh my god. I took the bait. I fell for that hook, line, and sinker. Well done,
Kipp
Rumble.
does need to get this speed zep skip. He's got no other options. Well,
It's
that's
not easy.
true.
I'd say second try on this one. I think he's got it here.
He has very slow options. Oh, he had the
had the speed echoes
taps.
there.
Taps were good.
The taps were golden, but PvP on the escape into the Leodox room.
There he goes, third try. Nice.
Kipp with the speed zap skip. Third time's a charm there for Kipp, Rumble. This has been a hoot, Rumble, and I think there's a lot more tournament action coming our way.
There is. We're probably supposed to talk about that.
I think there's a race at 10, and one when the wee hours of the morning, perhaps quite late at night, 1 a.m. Eastern, 1:10 actually. All the races are at 10 after the hour, I should say.
Yes, there is a 10-minute delay on all the runners, so they get to start on the hour, and we all got to wait 10 minutes.
Worth the wait, though. This has definitely lived up to the hype. It was a super interesting and intricate seed, but the PvP is just bringing it on home.
And PvP finishing up here, heading to the landing site. Our heart pounding, I'm sure, gets into the Kirby ship, and Dot Duns with an official racetime.gg time of 55:48. Fantastic job, polarbearbunny. And what a beautiful, beautiful ship it is. Sub hour is fantastic for any kind of area rando, especially with boss. Like there can be some very very trolly different things here, where like you got to go all the way back and forth. So sub hour, super impressive, and I do think that Kipp has a really good chance of getting sub hour as well. He's at the cutscene.
I think so too, Rumble. It's gonna be close, but I think he can do it.
So Kipp is finishing up here. Didn't miss really any ammo, but had a little bit extra there just in case of that. Sad day. And we are joined by our winner, the indomitable, the polarbearbunny. GG PvP, nicely done.
Hey, thanks, Rumble.
That was a really cool seed, and what did I have some questions? I think, and Hockey will be back shortly, but I have some questions. What did you think? About that seed?
It was fun. I thought, I don't know, I didn't end up routing like I expected to when I scouted the areas in the beginning. I felt really good about finding Varia when I did. I kind of felt like, unless he's directly trying to copy me, that he's not getting this Varia for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the major route divergence really came in. You went to Meridia kind of as the early choice versus doing hell runs with. I think Kipp went in with 3 E-tanks and a reserve into the back single chamber.
So too.
And it was literally all E-tanks. He got all E-tanks and Spazer and Hydra Boot. And that was in the first. Spazer and Hydra Boots were the last 2 items, including Croc. He did Croc and all of Bubble Mountain, all E-tanks.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I wanna ask you too, as Kip finishes up here in landing site. You threw in the Shack Tool check, which I thought was really cool. Can you talk about kind of your thought process with that with that check?
I didn't go into this expecting to check Shack Tool, but the opportunity was there. Um, GG to Kip finishing, by the way.
Yeah, GG. Both sub-hour, by the way, which is super impressive.
Yeah, this is a nice seed.
It really front-loaded.
Also,
a ton
hello,
of
Bunny and
majors
GG's.
for sure. Hey, and we do have Kip joining us as well. GG, Kip. Nicely done.
GG's, Kipp.
Hey guys, GG, and I already said it in the race chat, but GG, Bunny.
GG, Kip.
Kip, first and foremost, I've got to ask you how it feels to lose in a race to somebody using the Kirby ship.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it feels pretty bad. The only question I have is, did you use a blat timer too?
No.
Okay, well then that's the primary
No
thing that I
blat
care
timer.
about. Yeah.
Oh my
All right.
gosh.
The flat timer.
I was chatting. I was saying to PvB right before you joined, like the major route difference here in this seed was pretty early in the run. You went and full cleared Norfair, Upper Norfair, while she went to Meridia first and doing those Meridia checks. And Upper Norfair was just oops all e-tanks,
Oops, all E-tanks.
5 in a row, 5 or 7 in a row, or something ridiculous that you just found e-tanks.
Yeah, honestly, that didn't really bother me. I was kind of at a interesting juncture once I was at the place where I would pick whether I would go to Norfair or Meridia, and I actually was initially considering going to Meridia. The issue with that was it's going to be really hard to explain, like just in 10 seconds, but the way the portals were set up in this one was about the most inefficient wreck ship in Meridia you could have for light area or whatever. And my initial thought was, if I go to Meridia, first of all, if she goes and I go, then we're doing the same thing. That's good. But if I go and she doesn't, and I don't end up hitting like various suit or whatever in my Meridia checks, then I am in seriously bad shape. On the flip side, if she goes to Meridia and I don't, and she finds Varia, I can probably still make that competitive with my lower Norfair run. The only issue that I thought that would get me beat here was if she finds Varia and Charge in Meridia, like in really obvious places, then I am in really bad shape, because what that's going to do is that's going to make her not have to farm at all in Norfair and lower Norfair, and she can skip like pretty much everything. I mean, y'all saw me, I full cleared everything in Norfair, right? I actually wasn't that worried about the tanks. I just knew, like, at that point, I was like, okay, I'm probably still in this if Varia is in a tough spot or if Charge is in a bad place. Unfortunately, for me, both of the things that needed to happen that I thought would be bad ended up happening. But man, all I can say is, man, like PBB, just I don't prefer to lose, obviously, but I'm more concerned with like how I play than the result, and I actually feel really good about how I played. Like I feel real happy with my performance. But man, she's just got my number, man. Like every time that she makes a play, it works, and she's kicked my tail, 3 times in a row now? So I think you have beaten me more or just about as much as every other human combined in the world in like the last 3 years. So GG.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm not as emotional as last time. I'm kind of in disbelief, but I completely agree with Kipp. Like, the Meridian wreck ship where they were positioned on the map was bad to do them first. Like, obviously, I saw the Turian to wreck ship right next to each other, so obviously you're like, okay, you want to do wreck ship last, but that didn't really end up being what I did, and I was like, well, the Meridia items have been good enough that I can make up the time that I'm losing in not as great routing.
Yeah, for sure. It was super interesting too, and one of the great, I think, highlights of why kind of area and boss rando together is so cool. Because Kipp, you went into Lower Norfair like with like good ammo and health, like really good health and pretty good ammo, but being able to go into that knowing that Ridley isn't the boss that you're gonna have to fight.
Correct.
How much more comfortable did that make you, like going down into there?
It definitely made me more comfortable, although I think, Rumble, of all people, you would probably know this better than anybody because you and I spent so much time practicing for the multi-world. But I was prepared for, in general, let me just put it this way. I knew in advance that if that was going to be the case, like before I cleared the crate area and got Ridley, I knew I was still going to go for it, and I felt like I could probably make it happen. So I wasn't like concerned, but definitely a sigh of relief when Ridley was at crate, and then I got that extra E-tank. Obviously, like it would have been better had it been like crate and Varia been behind it or something like that. But once I kind of realized that it was for sure going down with the Lower Norfair Hell Run, then that was good. But just to kind of expand on your point, I mean, like, basically what happened in this race is exactly what I talked about earlier today on comms, which I am very excited about. This game was primarily decided in the sort of mid-game portion, whereas a lot of times on like vanilla map, major, minor, there isn't really a mid-game. Like there's not a ton of decisions going on. It's just that people are on their path. I mean, Rumble, you and I even talked about this when we did multi-world. You've kind of already pre-selected your path during the early game, then you just execute and adapt to the items. Whereas here, we were both allowed to make legitimately sort of different choices in the mid-game, and that ended up being what sort of decided this race. And I really like that. Like, I really like that we have more things going on and it's more complicated. I've had more fun the last 2 weeks running these more complex seeds than in a long time. So even though I got beat, like to me, I think that's exciting because it just goes to show that there's a lot of ways that you can win and lose over the course of the 7 weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. This week has made me a big fan of light area rando. To be honest, I really like it, and I might like it more than full area just because my brain isn't big enough to keep a full area rando in my head. But man, I'm just a big fan of all the new metas that are emerging around it and the decisions that are coming up for people that would never have come up in kind of the standard randomizers.
Agreed. And by the way, I don't want to take over commentary duty, but I want to ask a question to polarbearbunny because, ultimately all I care about is continuing to improve. Clearly you understand how to beat me. Please tell me, what do I need to practice?
Go to Meridia. That's what I did last time. That's what I did this time. It worked. It worked.
I think the problem, Kipp, is that you didn't check Shack, and
yeah,
that's probably what made the difference.
Right.
I'm also a believer in PRNG, and I've heard that the past day or two has had some Varias at Shack Tool coming out of the randomizer, so that's also part of why I checked it. But I was right there. I couldn't not.
Couldn't not check it. I love it, DVB.
Oh, by the way, how did you get Space Jump, Bunny?
Speed booster.
Oh, man. I was super... I think the most excited I was when I picked it up early using the spring ball only.
Oh, that's sad. That's where Space Jump was in our race last time.
I know, isn't that crazy?
I only had spring ball and I couldn't get it.
Except for this time, I was able to get it early, which I liked, but the rest of it didn't work out too well.
Yeah, I also made the play for Old Mother Brain Power Bombs, and then there was just free Power Bombs and Green Brain Star.
So on one hand, Polarbearbunny, it was super exciting that you found them there. I was like, oh man, that could be huge. On the other hand, I'm really, really glad that the race wasn't decided by like a single Power Bomb pack only being available in like one weird
real.
spot,
Hey, it's...
Hey, you won anyway, so that's fine, right?
I know, I was like, yeah, this is huge, and then I go to Green Brain Star, I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, listen, real quick. As an organizer, I don't know if this is in the official rules, but I'm making it a rule right now. If you happen to be in the same like bracket with a person who you've already lost against in a previous round, then you're not allowed to play him anymore. So I won't be seeing you again, PBB. And if it comes up, I'm just gonna like rearrange the seats.
I'm pretty sure Swiss should be ensuring that you don't match up against the same people during.
Yeah, normally I get excited about playing people who've beaten me because I want to get my revenge. I am officially afraid of Polar Bear Bunny. I cannot beat her. I can't beat her.
I will say that. Like this is round 2 of Swiss. By the way, I called commentating this match like whenever if it ever happened in this tournament, like before week 1 started. But I expected it to be like a week 5 or 6 match or a bracket match. But to have it in week 2 is like, this tournament is crazy.
Hey, listen, there's already a ton of good matches. Like, there's already been good matches this week. Next week, the 2-0 bracket's going to be good, and the 1-1 bracket's really good too. Like, there's a chance that I could end up against Sloters. There's a bunch of people that are 1-1 right now that are very, very scary. So I think that's good, right? The more competitive each bracket is, that's good. Plus, we got a ton of people who have been good randomizer players for a while, but are really kind of coming into their own and are very solid at a lot of these like more complex modes. So I think this tournament has a bunch of people who are legitimately vying like for the actual championship. So I think we're in good shape, and I'm really excited about the future weeks.
Yeah, it is fantastic. It's really great to see, and just so many good matches. Kudos to the organizers and the participants. Everybody is doing a fantastic job. Restreamers, trackers, unbelievable. Hockey, I would listen to you commentate a traffic jam if you did it. So thank you for joining me on comms. I think Hockey died. I don't know.
Back Hockey.
The compliment was too nice. But yeah, real quick, thank you, Polar Bear Bunny, for a wonderful match. I always have fun racing you. I'm not gonna lie, I really do hope that we get to play each other again, hopefully in the playoffs if both of us make it. But thank you, Rumble and Hockey, for doing the comms. And I can't remember who tracked this one.
Dasser.
Oh, Dasser. Thank you for tracking. And big shout out to everybody who has been helping. We've had a ton of people really come, up to the plate and or step up to the plate, I guess would be a better way to put it, and really like help people out with comms and tracking. We have had way more races get restreams than I anticipated in the first 2 weeks. So very, very, happy with everybody being willing to contribute. So thanks, guys. And Polar Bear Bunny, I don't know. At this point, I think I'm going to have to ship you some Kit Kats or something. Like, I just, you've got my number. I don't know. I have to go back to the drawing board.
Well, GG's Kipp. It's not easy to beat Kipp. But
not for the rest of us. It's not.
Yeah, the rest of you. I have the secrets still. 4 payments of $99.99, and I'll tell you them too. But yeah, thank you everybody. Thank you, Rumble and Hockey and Dasser. Appreciate it a lot.
All right. Well, I think with that, I think we will be signing off. Let me let you know we have some more races coming up. We have one more today at 10:10. We have Alfonso versus Sephi on this very channel, and there are 4 races tomorrow at currently ones with restreams are at 1:10 on SpeedGaming and 5:10 on SpeedGaming 2. Those are McTimothy versus the Crane OP and Saffron versus Rhea. We got a couple other races on the schedule that will hopefully get some restreams if we can get some people there to help out. So thank you to the organizers and the runners. Make sure you follow them. They're both very entertaining. I don't say that just because they're my friends. So go ahead and do that. And Hockey, any last words, any closing remarks from you?
If my ISP decides to cooperate, I'll just say I echo everything you said, Rumble, and I appreciate Desser tracking and doing Count of the Rumble. It was great. GG's to PBB and Kipp, and thank you to SpeedGaming and everybody behind the scenes for making this possible.
Awesome. GG, everyone, and we will see you next time.